Today I am finishing up editing, or hopefully finishing up the editing, for a short film that I filmed a while ago called Excelsior. Today's a bit of a special episode, and I hope that you'll enjoy this different style as I tell you a story. Meet Kyle Lawrence. That's me. I'm a director. I'm a Directors Guild of Canada director. I direct stuff. At the age of 16, I produced a TV series. 26 episodes later, it was airing on TV around the world. Then I directed a feature film called The Scarf, 380 people at the premiere, and another film called Logan, with another amazing premiere. Yes, that is Leo Howard, and yes, that's Boo Boo Stewart, and no, that is not me. But more about those projects in some other episode. Today, I'm telling you the story of a short film, Excelsior, that I recently directed. As a director, I need a director's reel, or a short sampling of my work in order to sell myself as a director. I needed a few more shots for my reel, so I decided to write, produce, and direct a short film. I also decided to spend $20,000 on this short film. $20,000 on a 2-day shoot, which turned into $30,000, but that's off the record. So I wrote a script, I hired a DP, I cast the actors, and I set out to recruit a team of 30 crew to help me accomplish this task. October 15th, 2016, day 1. Crew call was 9 a.m. I arrived at 7 a.m. Set deck and playback also arrived at 7 a.m. We turned a large, mostly empty room into a gaming center. TVs, computer monitors, and fake video games being played on the monitors. All the cables were laid out, and then someone forgot a critical piece. Only the TVs would play. The monitors were faced away from camera. We began lighting. This took longer than expected, but it looked great. The unused cables were pulled up. We were ready to shoot. Then the forgotten piece was found. It wasn't forgotten, just misplaced. 2 late pictures up. That's Cliff, the DP. Those are Red Epics, and that's a large lens that costs more than my car. Scene completed. Behind schedule. Company move. Still behind schedule. Second location. Now we're really behind schedule. It's kind of raining. That's okay. We shoot our exterior scene anyway, because that's what we do in Vancouver. We shoot in the rain. A lot. We break for lunch and still haven't even gotten our first shot of the scene. Actors have been sitting around for 3 hours. What's going on? After lunch we roll. We shoot. We make movie magic. Scene complete, and now somehow only 10 minutes behind schedule. We move inside. Our extras have not yet arrived. An hour later, we're ready to shoot. Our background performers still have not arrived. What happened to our extras? Then I remembered, our cast and our crew are paid. The extras were not being paid. They had other plans, apparently. Those greedy, selfish... Sorry, moving on. Party scene looks great. Scene complete. Last scene. Exploding breakaway bottles. Really fun. Window shot. We got it wrapped a little late, very late actually. October 16th, 2016. Day 2. All calls pushed 1.5 hours. Crew call now 10:30 a.m. Set deck and playback arrive early once again to turn an empty warehouse into a warehouse hideout with purpose, while this warehouse takes a long time to light. A couple hours go by. It's getting really cold. The warehouse doesn't have heat. We're all freezing. 1:30 p.m. We have been there for 3 hours. We are now 2 hours behind schedule. We finally get our first shot. We're on a roll. We're getting shots. We're knocking shots off. 4:15 p.m. We have 1 shot left before we can turn around. It requires special effects. That's sparks. Our special effects guy has disappeared. I don't know where he went. Apparently he went to go get lunch on his own accord without telling anyone. We wait around. We can't get a hold of him. He doesn't answer his phone. 15 minutes of doing nothing when we're already hours behind schedule. 4:30 p.m. we break for lunch because it's been 6 hours. Lunch is over. Next shot. We get our spark shot. We turn around. We get a few more shots in that scene. It looks great. However, we're way behind schedule. The problem is that the last 2 scenes of the day have 2 actors who are both minors. They both have to be wrapped by 10 p.m. because there's school tomorrow. This is a problem. It looks like we're not going to make our day, but that's okay. We are going to make our day. We're going to make this work. The 2 kid actors were supposed to arrive at 3 p.m. We pushed their call. We kept pushing it a bit more. We pushed their call until after lunch. We pushed it again until 7 p.m. 6 p.m. We're still filming the same scene. We have a few shots left. I tell the 3rd assistant director to contact the kids' parents to tell them we may still make our day. We'll give them a heads up at 7 p.m. 6:58 p.m. we complete that scene. Moving on. We still have 2 scenes left in the warehouse before we can make a company move over to the next location where we shoot the other 2 scenes with the kid actors. 7 p.m. I tell the 3rd AD to bring the kids at 8 p.m. We're gonna be there. Block the scene. Steadicam 1-er. Light it. 7:17 p.m. First shot of that scene.
Probably not the best time to go feminist on us.
I'm not saying that. It could be a group. Have to be a group to break through our firewall, right?
I hope so. It makes me feel better.
Enough with the jabber. Can you locate them?
Pulling up a location now.
7:30 p.m. We got it. Moving on. Blocking the next scene. Another Steadicam 1-er. Light it. 7:58 p.m. 3 takes done. We got it. We're moving on. New location. Company move. 8:15 p.m. I arrive at second location. Block with the cast. 9:15 p.m. The essential crew arrive with the essential gear. We set up, we light it, we shoot. 10:01 p.m. Scene complete. Wrap the youngest actor. 15-year-old actor is okay to stay until 11 p.m. Block the next scene. Light it. Shoot. 10:30 p.m. Scene complete. That actor's wrapped. 2 more insert shots on playback. 10:45 p.m. Day wrap. 5 6/8 pages shot in 3.5 hours in 2 locations with a company move, and it looked great. What started as a day that had a crew call 1.5 hours later than we were hoping to start and was destined to be 4 hours behind schedule ended as a day that was actually 45 minutes shorter than originally planned, wrapped 15 minutes later than originally scheduled had we started at 9 a.m. I'd say this short film was a success. Of course, myself and many others went back to the warehouse. We stayed late, we wrapped up the gear, we cleaned it up. Everyone went home, I went home, I had paperwork that I had to do and hand in to the Actors Union before 9 a.m., even though the short film was done. So what could they have done? They could have told the actors not to come back. They were wrapped. It's okay. Anyway, I sent the paperwork in, 4 a.m. I went to bed, 6 a.m. I got up for work, 7 a.m. I was on set at a different show. It was tiring and amazing. This short film was so much fun to work on, TV level production value. I hope that you've enjoyed this story, and I hope that you look forward to watching Excelsior when it is complete and released online or in film festivals or wherever it may go. Thanks for watching.